When choosing a tablet computer, the most important consideration for me is screen resolution. First, I usually work more than 7 hours per day, so I need a good screen resolution to protect my eyes. Second, good visuals help with work, so I can reduce stress. What was your first job? What was your first job? How long did you work for it? My first job, um, my first job teacher were as an intern at an automotive company, an automotive company, and I put there for 2 months. Worked there for 2 months. Do you prefer working during the daytime? I nighttime. I prefer working during the daytime because in my self-care, so I can have better work-life balance. It gives me more time for personal life and healthcare, self-care. Because it gives me more time for personal life and we don't think gives more time for personal life and self-care so I can have a better work-life balance. Gives more time for personal life and self-care, self-care. Um, yeah, this working in busy city seems first to have more job opportunity. Company. So you know, job opportunity. Companies companies need more employees. Second, living cost. Career growth is faster. Career growth. Career. You can easily cơ sở vật chất tốt. There, studies, shop more, restaurant, entertainment centers allow me to enjoy my time after work. That's why I prefer that allow me to enjoy my time after work. There are many there are many facilities such as shopping malls, restaurants, or entertainment centers that allow me to enjoy work. After work, go to water and often go to watch it happen. Did you go to watch it happen? Mm, Sure, sure is the one that I really enjoy it because it is fun and is it is really lovely. I to cut and I to swim. Like to swim. I really enjoy it because I like to swim and I really enjoy it because I like to swim. Landing on visiting your usual in my hotel Twin Wonders because it is the biggest one in Vietnam. If I were planning on visiting a water park, I would go to Queen Wonders because it is the mo the, the biggest one in Vietnam. Why would you go? Why? What aspect of water park do you consider least when deciding which one? Okay, what the slice we should consider least? Water park do I consider least when deciding which is travel business is good for the slice? My expectations for foreseeing most offer similar items. My let's consider next is walking is food, and I don't have the what cup I consider next. Expectation, hamburgers, and snacks. Riding water slides and always rice. So convenient parking is essential on the contrast. Parking and water slides is important to me because I usually drive. So, and I like to riding. I like to ride water slides. These slides are important to me because I usually drive and I like to ride water slides. I don't have high expectation for the food, as most water park offers similar items like hamburgers or snacks, as most water parks offer similar items like hamburgers and snacks. Offer convenience store. These advertisements, advertisement along purely in your town. Along purely in your town. I have been living in my town named Tanbing for about 20 years, and I know almost everything because I often go out. I have been living in my town named Tanbing for about 20 years, and I know almost everything because I often go out. The distance between my home and my workplace is quite far. It takes about 2 hours to so only a few coworkers live near my home. The distance between my home and my workplace is quite far. It takes about 2 hours. So only a few coworkers live near my home. Yes, I like living in my town. First, I can stay with my family, which means I feel peaceful when it's convenient because they have a good transportation system is nice because there are many facilities such as shopping malls, theaters, and many others. After work life, living in my town, I feel peaceful and comfortable. Second is convenient because they have a good communication, good transportation system, so getting around is easy. Yes, I like living in my town. First, I can stay with my family, which means I feel comfortable and peaceful. Second, it's convenient because they have a good transportation system, so Getting around is easy. I usually eat breakfast. I usually almost every day, and I eat. I often eat banh mi, noodles, noodle sandwich, noodle sandwich, meal bread. I often eat bread, noodles and sandwiches. I usually eat breakfast at 7 a.m. every day, and I often eat alone. Sometimes I eat with my coworkers in my family. I eat with company. If I were to eat breakfast, I would prefer eating outside first. It's convenient because I wake up late, only 15 minutes before go to work, before working. So it saves my time and effort. Second, I can enjoy eating delicious food made by good chefs, made by good chefs. That's why. That's why. If I were to eat breakfast, I would prefer eating outside. First, it's convenient because I wake up late, only 15 minutes before working, so it saves my time and effort. Second, I can enjoy eating delicious food prepared by good chefs. That's why. The last time I used my tablet computer was this morning, and I played games and chat and browsed the internet. I prefer cooking with a keyboard and mouse because it's more accurate and faster. So it will increase my cook efficiency, 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 efficiency. When choosing a tablet computer, the most important consideration for me is the screen's resolution. First, I usually work more than 7 hours per day, so I need a good screen to break my eye, protect my eyes. Second, good visual well, help quick work so I can reduce stress. My first my first job was as an my first job was as an intern at an automotive company, and I worked there for 3 months. For 2 months, I prefer working during the daytime because I can spend more time for personal life and self-care, because it's keep more time for personal life and help self-care. There are several advantages to working in busy city. First, companies need more employees, so you will have more work opportunities. Second, there are many facilities such as shopping malls, restaurants for you to relax after work. Thus allow me to enjoy my time after work. That allow me to enjoy my time after work. I often go to a water park as a child twice a month. I really enjoy it because I like to swim. If I were planning on visiting a water park, I would go to Vin Wonders because it's the biggest one in the Vietnam. The water park I consider least when deciding which I will visit is food. First, I don't have high expectation for the food because most most water parks most water park offer similar foods such as hamburgers and snacks. Parking and water slide are important to me because I usually drive and I like to ride water slides. The water park I consider late when deciding which I will visit is parking is food. First, I don't have high expectation for the food because as most water parks offer similar food such as like similar items like hamburgers and snacks. Parking and water slide are important to me because I usually drive and I like to ride water slides. Ride water slides. I often go to water park. Yeah, my course.
Imagine a marketing firm is conducting research in your area. You have agreed to participate in a telephone interview about your town. How long have you lived in your town, and how much do you know about it?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
I have been living in my town for 22 years and I know much about it because I often go out. Sao nó không nói nhỉ?
How far is your home from your school or workplace, and how many peers or coworkers
Or
live near your home?
the distance from
Begin preparing now.
between my home, my school.
Begin speaking now.
The distance between my home and my workplace is quite fast, so it takes about 2 hours. So many peers and coworkers live near my home.
Do you like living in your town? Why or why not?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
Yes, I like living in my town. First, I can stay with my parents, which means I feel comfortable and peaceful. Second, my town have a good transportation, so I getting around easy. Mình còn nhìn thấy vậy vậy thì
Imagine a marketing firm is conducting research in your area, an interview about eating breakfast. Do you usually eat breakfast? What kind of meal do you eat?
Begin preparing now.
It's it's for almost everything. Noodles,
Begin speaking now.
and bread. I usually eat breakfast almost every day, and I often eat noodles, sandwiches, and bread.
What time do you usually eat breakfast, and who do you eat with?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
I usually eat breakfast at 7 a.m. and I eat alone. Sometimes I eat with my coworkers in my company.
If you were to eat breakfast, would you prefer eating at home or eating outside?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
If I were to eat breakfast, I would prefer eating outside. First, I wake up late, only 15 minutes after working, so it saves my time and efforts. Second, I can eat delicious food made by good chefs. That's all. Enjoy eating delicious
Imagine a marketing firm is conducting research in your area.
conducting
You have
research in
agreed to
your area.
participate in a telephone interview about using tablet computers, which are computers
Computers
without keyboards. When was the last time you used a tablet computer,
was
and
this
what did you
morning
do with it?
Begin preparing now.
games.
Begin speaking now.
The last time I used a tablet computer was this morning, and I use it for playing games, browsing internets. Internet, internet.
Do you prefer working with a touch screen or working with a keyboard and a mouse, and why?
Begin preparing now.
Keyboard and mouse because it's more accurate.
Begin speaking now.
I prefer working with a keyboard and mouse because it's more accurate and faster. so I can get the work done.
When choosing a tablet computer, which of the following is the most important consideration for you and why? Battery life, screen resolution, technical support.
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
When choosing a tablet computer, the most important consideration for me is screen resolution. First, I work about more than 7 hours per day, so I need good screen to break my eye. Second, good visual help with work, so I can reduce stress.
Imagine a marketing firm is conducting research in your area.
Enjoy
You have agreed to participate in a telephone interview
a
about
tough
jobs and
about
workplaces.
jobs
What
and
was your
work.
first job and how long did you work for it?
My first
Begin preparing now.
an internship as an internship in an
Begin speaking now.
my first job was at an internship in an automotive company, and I worked there for about 2 months.
Do you prefer working during the daytime or
I
working during the nighttime?
I
Why?
prefer working
Begin
during
preparing
the
now.
nighttime because I can spend more time for personal.
Begin speaking now.
I prefer working during the daytime because I can spend more time for my personal life and self-care.
What are the advantages of
The
working in a busy
advantages of
city
working in a
over a
busy city
quiet suburb?
because
Begin preparing
companies
now.
need more employees. There are several advantages to
Begin
working.
speaking now.
There are several advantages to working in a busy city. First, companies need more workers, so you have more opportunities to work. Second, it have a it have good facilities such as shopping malls, restaurants, and entertainment centers, so you can relax after work. That's all.
Imagine a travel agency is conducting research
Conducting
in your
research
area.
in your
You have
area.
agreed to
Agree
participate
to
in a telephone
participate in a
interview
telephone
about
interview
visiting a water park.
visiting a water.
How often did you go to a water park as a child and did you enjoy it?
I often go to
Begin preparing now.
as a child was was
Begin speaking now.
I often go to a water park as a child about once a month, and I really enjoy it because I like to swim.
If you were planning on visiting a water park,
Visiting a
where
water
would you
park,
go and
where
why?
would you go and why?
Begin preparing now.
Twin Wonders.
Begin speaking now.
If I were planning on visiting a water park, I would go Twin Wonders because it's the biggest one in Vietnam.
What aspect of a water park do
Like
you consider least when
considers
deciding which water park you will
when
visit?
deciding
Water slides, parking, food.
water park,
Begin preparing now.
when deciding which I will visit.
Begin speaking now.
When deciding which water park I consider list is food. For me, I don't have high expectation for food because most water parks offer similar food such as hamburgers and snacks. Parking and water slides are important to me because I usually drive and I like to ride water slides. Không kịp được đâu cái nhờ. Ôi giời ơi. Made my skill straps. khi thật không thể nào kịp được. Several advantages to working in a busy city. First, companies need more worker to get a job. Kiểu không nhảy ra cái số ấy. Require more employees. Job opportunity này phải nói này ấy. Rest so you can relax after work. Relax after work. Khi không buồn ngủ